Yeah, it's fabulous, Gavin, to be here. It's what a game. What a finish. The lads powered through in the second half, and we are now in an All-Ireland final. And yeah, not many would have thought about it at the start of the year, but talking with Liam and the lads, it was a realistic goal, and they're starting to make it happen now. So onwards and upwards, hopefully, for everybody.
Absolutely. And what about the job Liam and his management team have put in? You could see the pride in his face there as he came up, and as you said there, he believed this bunch was good enough, Sean, to get to an All-Ireland final. They're there now.
Yeah, you have to go back, I suppose. It's hard to believe that it's a year and we're still in the championship since Liam came to Waterford. And look, I for one, as long as others on the selection committee and the county board officers and everybody, we knew from day one that Liam Cahill was going to do something special in Waterford. And we're up and running, but there's a lot still to be done, and hopefully we'll get working on it and we'll keep going. But it's fabulous that we're there in the final, but finals are there to be won. So look, we'll see where it takes us. But like you said as well, it's rather quiet up here now in Croke Park, and you can only think of all the spectators and supporters of our families and friends and everybody that's home, and we're thinking of them all here tonight.
Absolutely, but I suppose after a performance like that, Sean, it'll just make Waterford people, I suppose at home and worldwide, really, really proud of the way the lads performed there tonight, and the messages of goodwill coming through during the week from various people as well. This will give the county and everyone a huge lift, won't it?
It will, Gavin, and why not? Why not? I mean, when you can follow, when you can follow that, we all love our hurling, we all love our sports, and everybody have missed out on it over the last couple of months because of the pandemic that we're in, and people were saying, will there be matches? Won't there be matches? So there is matches, and I know the television rooms and the televisions in the sitting rooms of houses and everything were hopping this evening below in Waterford and worldwide, and there was huge excitement for sure, and it is very sad and it's very disappointing that people aren't here. And look, that's just the way it is, and there's nothing anybody can really do about that, unfortunately, at this moment in time. But it should and it will give everybody a huge lift in Waterford in all walks of life. There'll be an extra spring in our step now from tomorrow on. Yep.
Certainly will. And that second half, Sean, 7 down at half time, it wasn't looking good, but whatever Liam said, they came out, and that second half performance, some of the scores, the teamwork, and I suppose the goals from Stephen Bennett and Darragh Lyons, and the second one, they were ultimately the big scores. But superb second half performance, wasn't it?
A super second half, Gavin. But yeah, the lads, they were disappointed at half time because they knew themselves that they could have played a lot better in the first half, but they didn't. And thankfully they turned that around, and they played like we knew that they were capable of doing, and slowly, bit by bit, the goals were important at the times that they happened in for the game in the second half, and bit by bit, like I said, we crawled back into it, and then the finish line came and the final whistle, and we were ahead at the end, and that's brilliant. But they were disappointed with the first half. I think that they thought it'd be better than that for sure, but look, they rectified in the second half, which is great for us all.
Yeah, they certainly did indeed. And I suppose the final point, before we leave you go, I suppose we're not in any hurry home after winning, but the fact there's no supporters here, but the people of Waterford can be immensely proud of the way the boys performed tonight, and I suppose it'll be an unusual build-up now without spectators for the All-Ireland final, but hopefully everyone can rally between the lads, and as Liam said, he'll get the boys back on their feet now Tuesday night, that, as I say, finals, it's not about turning up there for winning, I suppose. Yeah,
that's what we're all hoping for immediately straight away, Gavin, and we're going to look forward to it over the next 2 weeks. It is going to be an unusual 2 weeks because people traditionally we'd be celebrating, and traditionally we'll be going out, and traditionally we'll be meeting, but there's none of that, unfortunately. But that said, the lads will stay focused now. Liam will get the lads back to what they need to be doing, and everybody behind the scenes, including every supporter in Waterford and beyond, will all row in behind them and support them with our good wishes and our best wishes, and everybody will try and row in and do whatever it is that we have to do. But we're all looking forward to it already, and it's going to be an unusual occasion, but again, at the end of the day, Waterford, it's an All-Ireland final that Waterford are in 2020, and we're all looking forward to it.